grab a drink, grab a snack. It's time we talked about some new makeup releases. Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. I thought it was time we filmed some new makeup releases videos. I love filming these and you guys seem to really enjoy watching them, but Sam hates editing them, which I completely get because they're a pain. So I sort of cut down how many I was doing, and I keep sort of saying about new makeup releases. I keep seeing it on my subscription feed, and he was like, why don't you just film one? I will edit it. Obviously, just gotta check he won't stop loving me if I film one of these. So, you know, now we're good. So today we're going to talk about some new releases. I don't know how much we're going to talk about. I'm going to try and make this a little bit shorter than they were being. But I don't know whether that'll happen. Depends how carried away I get. I'm just going to be scrolling through Trend Mood today. And I'm going to scroll through Makeup on Your Radar, see what's out there, and we're going to have a little chat about it. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump straight into it. First off, we have this new palette from CXC. This is the Pro Sculpt Eyes Volume 2. It's got creams at the top and then 14 matte shades, and it's inspired by printer cartridges. This looks really fun actually. This is a rainbow palette I feel like I could get on board with, because I've just got so many rainbow palettes, but like the new P. Louise one has got like creams in it. So I'd be very intrigued to try this. I still haven't tried CXC Beauty, despite the fact that they released some gorgeous looking palettes. It's just not one that I've ever really gone for. This is available on pre-order while they wait for the components to arrive that are on back order. Want to keep the release schedule on track for the year, but they will be going out in about 2 weeks. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not sure I would buy it because I don't know a lot about their shadows. But I think if you're a big fan and you want to play with some like creams and stuff, that would be great. I think I'd just prefer to try like their normal shadow formula first. Okie dokie. Gerard Cosmetics are bringing out a lip and cheek blush tint. The press pictures for these look really pretty, but they're in like a squeezy tube with a Clarins, I don't know how to describe it. Let me just show you. Like a natural lip perfector kind of component, which I don't love the idea of putting that on my cheeks and then putting it on my lips and then putting it back on my cheeks. The press images of it on the cheeks look stunning, so maybe I would try these but just for the cheeks. But the 6 shades, the Summer Feeling shade, which is a bright coral, looks stunning. Yeah, not something I'm like overly enamoured by, but I wouldn't mind trying it if it came up. Okie dokie, we're not going to do sneak peeks today, we're just going to talk about things I can actually see. So we've got a new release from Shine by Esty. This is the Treasure Chest palette. It's 6 very like iridescent, pastel-y, these look stunning, iridescent multi-chromes and a holographic 6 magnetic pan palette. Launches August the 16th. These look so beautiful. I've not actually tried Shine by Esty shadows yet, which I feel like is kind of strange because I do love a single shadow. This is a beautiful release. If I was making an order, I would definitely pick this up, but I'm not going to be making an order because I'm not spending. Because if me and Sam aren't moved out by the end of the year, I may go mental. Right, okie dokie. Dose of Colour. I did not even realise that they were still releasing new stuff, I'm going to be honest. But this is Swipe to Witness the Sparkle, Zero Fallout Maximum Sparkle. It's literally magic. This is the It's Literally Magic Multi-Use Shimmer Stick. Long-lasting, no fallout, diamond-like sparkle. The shades of this do look really beautiful. I think there's going to be 2. But I'm not sure about the idea of using it on the face and the lips and the eyes. If it's okay on the lips, it's going to be too sticky on the eyes and the cheeks. If it's good on the eyes and the cheeks, it's probably going to be too dry for the lips. I don't know about this one. I won't be picking it up, but I am intrigued to see what people think about it. Right, okay, this looks really gorgeous. This is the Andromedae, and Rituel de Fille complete collection. So this has got a soft, like very light shadow, a very deep green shadow stick, and a very deep green shadow pot. This looks like such a fun collection. I really like the idea of it. I like the fact they're doing this little kind of capsule collection. Yeah, it sounds beautiful. If you're very into greens, this could very much be for you. Okie dokie. A lot of these are sneak peeks this week. Okay. Notoriously Morbid. This is What's Your Typo Music Collection. Some of our favourite commonly misspelled bands and artists, and pairs them with gorgeous multichromes and shimmers. We have an available quantity of multichrome Prism Moon as well. I don't actually know whether these are new shadows. They look very pretty. Again, Notoriously Morbid is not a brand I've tried, but that Prism Moon shade does look absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, not going to pick these up. I don't really love a dark multichrome. I'm always going to be a kind of more light shimmer girl, I think. But they do look really, really gorgeous. Okie dokie. Trixie Cosmetics are 5 new lip shades from the 9 to 5 collection. These are very kind of quote unquote normal shades for Trixie. So there's 2 matte shades and 3 buttercream shades. The HR Honey shade, which is like a dark chocolate, looks stunning. Kimberly, which is described as a neutral toned pink, looks gorgeous. I like the look of these. I've not actually tried any of... I'm really going to apologise if you can hear those kids bouncing on that trampoline. I've never actually tried anything from Trixie, but these look really beautiful. I like the look of them a lot, and the embossing on the... bullet is... Okie dokie. Okie dokie, here we go. Of course there's a Colourpop release. Say hello to our new hydrating instant crush lip and cheek balm. These look really cute. They're in little plastic packaging and the pans are the shape of hearts. They look like they're pretty kind of lightly pigmented. Just a dewy pop of colour in the cutest clear heart compacts. 8 wearable shades. Long lasting weightless balm that blends into skin. Dewy colour that melts without feeling greasy. These are $10 US each. They look nice. I might pick them up if I do a Colourpop order at any point further down the line. Yeah, they look cute. Right, okay, Moira Cosmetics are jumping on the bandwagon. This is the new Butter Bliss lip balms. Variety of shades which look really nice. There's a berry one that looks gorgeous. So there is 9 shades, 1 shimmer, and then 8 kind of just cream colours. That's what I was looking for. These look really nice. These butter balms that are tinted are just everywhere at the moment. But these look nice. I like the fact they're in like colour specific packaging. Yeah, looks nice. And they are $8.50. Okay, this I actually really like the look of. This is the new bronzing drops from Essence. It's probably going to be about 500 years till these come to just my look. I really wish we could get Essence easier in the UK. These are the Drops of Sunshine bronzing drops. They look really pretty, very glowy, quite like a warm toned bronze shade. I think there might only be one shade, which I don't love. But yeah, they look nice, and I can only assume they're super duper affordable. Right, this one I am excited about. These are the new Fenty powder blushes. Cheek Suede Powder Blush. Looks bold, feels silky, enriched blendable shades that pop on all tones, long wear and high performance. Cheeks worth clapping for. One swipe, high impact colour payoff, airy soft blendable formula for a diffused and seamless finish, waterproof, sweat resistant and humidity resistant, comfortable non-drying feel, and matte and shimmer shades for all. These are $28 each. I think there's 8 shades. So we've got 6 matte and 2 shimmer. There's a gorgeous like bright lilac. There's a very, very coral shade. I love the fact they've got some of these tried out on really, really deep skin tones. I like the look of these. I would like to go and swatch them. I don't think I'd necessarily buy any of them right now, but they're really pretty and I would like to swatch. New from Gourmand Girls is the Gourmand Ices. My first pastellini matte palette, including 12 mattes, 3 duochromes and 1 rainbow shifting hollow chrome. This looks really pretty. It's a very, very pastel palette. It's due out on August the 12th. To be fair, actually, I say it's a really pastel palette. It looks really pastel in the press images, but some of the other images, it looks a lot darker. I don't really know about that one. I've not tried Gourmand Girls, and this isn't going to be the one that I try, unfortunately. It's definitely a bit of a miss for me. It's like a palette's trying to be pastel, but it's just not quite there. Okay, 2 new from Ladybug Glow. We've got Paradise Cove and El Camino. These are not for me. I do think these are going to be in Ice Cream Beauty Box in August. Yes, I did read that. They are, I don't know. There's just something about these for me. I think they're just too grungy. They're not my kind of vibe. I love a grungy shadow, but only if that's what I want. Whereas for these, I feel like I would like these to be a bit brighter. So another no from me. There's actually quite a lot this month that I'm like, not bothered about. Blend Bunny a sneak peek in something, but I don't know what, so we're going to skip past that. Adept are bringing out Simplicity Lip Gloss, sheer formula for a bare lip pie shimmer finish, specifically formulated for dry, sensitive and aging lips, which is really interesting. Made without fragrance, essential oils and a lot of other sensitizing ingredients that cause nuisance, like itchy lips or angular colitis. I don't know what that says. Tube isn't fancy, but it's made of 100% PCR plastic and the outer box is 100% biodegradable. These look really pretty. They are super glittery. Again, haven't tried Adept. This is probably the first thing from Adept I've seen and gone, ooh, I really like the look of that. So possibly in the future, if they bring out a palette I like the look of, I might pick one of these up. I think they're a great summer release and I can imagine people are going to be obsessed with them. Okie dokie. I feel like this release from NYX is kind of strange. NYX releasing 5 new Epic Ink liners, but they're all in like nude shades. So there's a cream, a very light tan, a chocolate brown, a very dark brown, and an even darker brown. I don't know. They just seem like an odd... So there's a black already in the line, but this just seems like a very strange shade extension. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't really get it. I feel like if you're going to extend the shades, especially for NYX, they would go for something quite bright and fun. So yeah, I don't really get these. I don't think I'd use them. But I suppose if you are a neutral person and you want to give graphic liner a go, these could be fun. They are going to be $10 each. Now in 5 small, incredible shades. They're really pushing the fact they look like smalls there. Okie dokie. I am super excited about these. These are the MUA Hydra Juice Peptide Lip Oils, 6 shades. These look gorgeous. They are £3.50, which is an absolute bargain. You can currently get all 6 on TikTok Shop for 15 quid, which is just insane. I really do like the balm version, the Hydra Juice. They're really gorgeous. So from fruity flavours to luxurious finishes, there's a lip oil for every mood and style. Get ready to pamper your lips with the ultimate beauty must-have. Stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the look of those. I'm probably going to cave and buy one of those, to be honest, but at £3.50. I feel like it's not really breaking any don't spend rules. I don't know. Let me know. Okay, Milk have brought out something that looks very strange. I don't even know what this is. 4 new Odyssey lip oil glosses. I've heard quite good things about them, but I've never tried them. There is like a lilac-y shimmer one, which I wouldn't mind swatching. I'm not sure I'd love it in person, but I'd quite like to swatch it because it does look really pretty. Then you've got 2 cream finishes and another shimmery one that's like a gold with what looks like a pink reflect in it. I think these look really pretty. As I said, I've not tried that formula, but I have heard good things. Somebody's bringing out a pretzel smelling perfume. God knows. Right, okay, what are these? Galen X Pucci Fall 2024 collab. This packaging, oh my god, I love it so much. What the hell are these shadows? It's a black, a white, a bright purple, and a bright red. What am I meant to do with that? I love colour. You know I'm into my colour eyeshadows, but even I would struggle to do something with that. So the likelihood is somebody who normally buys Guerlain makeup is not going to have a friggin' clue what to do with that. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't know. There's also lipsticks. They're bringing out the Meteorites in a limited edition tub. Yeah, love the packaging. Not a collection I want anything to do with, quite frankly. Okay. I don't normally talk about fragrances unless it's something I really want to buy, but I had to talk about this one for the nostalgia. Britney Spears. Yes. Our Lord and Saviour, Britney Spears, is bringing out a new fragrance. It looks exactly the friggin' same as they used to look. It's giving me such hard nostalgia. I love it. This is Candied Fantasy. Top notes of bubblegum delight, strawberry and orange. Middle notes of pink hibiscus, jasmine sambac, absolute, and lily of the valley. And a sensual signature base note of musk, sandalwood, pink velvet, cupcake accord. That smells like it's gonna be so sweet, but I kind of want to go and smell it. Because if it smells anything like the original Fantasy was the first perfume I ever had. I think my uncle bought it for me for one of my birthdays, and I loved that stuff. I was obsessed. I only wore it on special occasions, because who's wearing perfume to primary school? But yeah, I absolutely loved it, and it just brings back such nostalgia. I'm going to have to smell it, and if it smells good, I'm going to have to buy it just for the nostalgia. Okay, Victoria Beckham Beauty is releasing a lip balm. This is the Posh Balm, comes in 4 shades, so 1 transparent and then 3 other shades. It's got adaptive pH technology. Is anybody else so over the whole pH lip balm, cheek balm thing? Unless your lips have got some sort of serious issue, it's going to look the same on everybody. Yeah, I don't get the whole pH thing. The 3 shades look pretty. That dark blackberry colour looks gorgeous. The intensity of the colour can be increased by applying several times, so it does sound like there's some sort of stain left behind. But yeah, not for me. Okay, these look cute. I love Catrice makeup. You cannot get Catrice in the UK apart from like the odd bit on Amazon. But these are the Blush Affair cream and powder palettes. They've got a cream blush and a powder blush. It's 4 shades. These look beautiful. The bright pink one is so up my street. These are, we haven't got a price for these. Apparently they blend like a dream, giving you the perfect flush of colour. These look really great. Catrice is an incredible kind of lower end brand. I'd highly recommend trying it if you've got access to it. Literally, when I used to go to Germany regularly to see my friend, I used to pick up so much Catrice every time I went. The Plume eyeshadow collection from Makeup on Your Radar and DD's Signature. These look great. I'm not going to be buying any because I'm not buying anything. But for me, these don't particularly pull me in. They look beautiful. I would rather this was a whole palette rather than 4 little ones. The picture there is just 3 of them, because the other one's kind of a transparent toppery kind of highlighter palette. They look gorgeous. That bright lime yellow shade in the middle of the top palette looks so gorgeous. Just not drawing me in enough to order them from the States, to be honest. But I do really like the look. They're $18.99 per palette, which I think is a great deal. And you can get all 4 for $78.99. YSL Lines Liberated 24-hour waterproof eyeliner. I love seeing some colour from luxury brands. This orange, hello. These are smudge-proof eyeliners. They are, hang on, oh, I got mascara in my hair before and it's gone all crispy. Attractive. A versatile smudge-proof eyeliner for creating everything from smoky eyes to sharp winged looks. Waterproof, delivers 24-hour smooth smudge-proof wear in just 1 stroke. I really like the look of the orange one. The blue's beautiful, that kind of khaki, I think it's a metallic shade. I want to say it's metallic, but I'm not 100% sure. This looks like a really fun release from YSL. I'm impressed. And if they extend that to some even more fun colours, I would love that. I couldn't not talk about this one. Urban Decay have brought back the Naked palette. Now, I still own my original I still own my original Naked palette from, I think I probably bought it in maybe like 2013. I think I got it for Christmas one year, when I'd like begged my mum for it. And they've re-released it. I am semi-tempted. I know I don't need it. I think, again, it's such a nostalgia thing. This time, however, the palette is $59. I think when I bought mine, or when I got somebody else to buy it for me, I think it's £38. And that felt expensive then. And you got a little mini Urban Decay Primer Potion with it. I saw, I think it was Paige Karen's video about it the other day. And she swatched the new, what is the shade called? Sidecar. And I was like, oh, I want that. But I'm like, I can't buy a whole palette for 1 shade when I know I didn't, even when I was in my neutral makeup era, I didn't use the Naked palette that much because there's not enough mattes in it for me. So yeah, I'm so tempted, but I think it is just a nostalgia thing that I need to shake off. Okie dokie. This is another one I'm super tempted by. This is Glamour Natrix Barely Basic. So we've got 12 mattes, 8 shimmers. The shimmers are so like, oh, they're just beautiful, really out there shades, and then all the mattes are kind of interesting neutrals. But on the other hand, I have just, obviously, I've recently had Cosmic Brushes neutrals come into my collection. The Kaima Cosmetics Bougie Boudoir. Even like the Beauty Bay Botanical, if you take some of the kind of really, really bright shades out, a lot of these shades are kind of that like grungy nude shade that I really enjoy. So I'm like, do I really need this one? Am I going to use that much because it is nude? But then I just love Glamour Natrix's formula. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. I might pick that one up at some point. Or I might ask Sam to get it me for our anniversary. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okie dokie. There's a lot of perfume drops lately. Okay, is this Chantecaille's? No, it's not the Christmas collection yet. I have seen a couple of Christmas collections, unfortunately. This is the Cheetah collection from Chantecaille. Once again, as per usual, the packaging is stunning. The shades do nothing for me. The lipsticks look nice. The eye palette is such gorgeous packaging. And I do love the fact that a lot of Chantecaille's proceeds go towards the charities that they're supporting. It's just not for me. It's just too neutral. And I'm going to skip it, but it is a beautiful looking collection. Okay. Tom Ford has reformulated, I don't know whether it's their entire lipstick collection or just some shades, but they've reformulated the lip collection for a more moisturising and plumping finish. So the shades are some very, very like well-loved ones. So Spanish Pink's on there, Casablanca's on there, Scarlet Rouge, Impassioned. I am interested to see how people feel about this because I feel like some people are going to be really upset. Because like I said, these are some really well-loved shades. I'm probably not going to buy any because Tom Ford lipsticks are super expensive and I am really bad at not losing lipsticks. So, but I might keep my eye out at Cheshire X Beauty Outlet because if they're reformulating, then they might have some more. Right, okay, I love the look of this collection. This is the Bella Beauté Bar new collection. Does this collection have a name? Doesn't seem to. Okay, so we've got a 20 pan nude palette, 2 rows of neutrals, a row of pastels, and a row of very, very vibrant neons. Then we've got a 6 pan shimmer palette, 6 pan blush palette, and there's also a mascara. Are there any pictures of the mascara? Do we know what it looks like? Doesn't show us the wand. So I can't comment on that. This collection looks really beautiful. I love the look of the matte palette. The Molten Multi-Chrome palette is super expensive. It's $60, which I know we'd all happily pay $10 per like special shadow. But for me, the whole perk of that is that you can curate them yourself. I feel like for a palette that's already set out, I wouldn't pay that much. But the matte palette does look beautiful, and the matte palette is perfectly reasonable, $36. Okay. That's interesting. Glossier are bringing out a brow pencil. This is the Boy Brow Arch, unique 2-in-1 with a precision edge for fine hair-like flicks and a wider flat edge to fill in sparse areas. I've never understood the whole premise of like a shaped brow pencil that's meant to shape it in a certain way, because that pencil is never going to stay in that shape. So I always find that a bit of a wild concept, but it looks like there's a really good shade range. It looks like there's 8 shades. There's a very, very light blonde shade, which is more what I was why I sort of wanted to talk about these. could be good. To be honest, the only product I ever liked from Glossier, apart from the cloud paints, was the Boy Brow. So, yeah, I wouldn't hate it, but I'm not going to rush out and buy it. Okay, what else we got? Juvia's Place are releasing a pH colour changing lip gloss. It's blue, looks super fun, and it changes colour. And they've got some models here where it's two completely different colours on them, but I don't see that being the actual case. Transforms your pout into a high shine, customised natural pink colour unique to your body's pH level. Everybody's lip pH should be the same. If your lips are not the same pH as everybody else's, you should be concerned. If it was like a heat changing, then yeah, because everybody's like a different temperature. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we're so obsessed with them. Right. Okay. We have these from Dibs Beauty. These are the Duet Baked Bronzers. Freshly brewed. I cannot speak today. Freshly brewed in 4 coffee hued shades. These look nice, but I don't like half and half things. I don't get the point of them. There's no way you could not get one half on. The shades look really great. It looks like there's meant to be like a matte and there's meant to be like a shimmery bronzer, but they're just too big. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, not for me. Okay. Everybody's just obsessed with these new Rhode cheek balms. They're bringing out a new shade. This is Surprise Sprinkle, which is limited edition for the NYC pop-up. I don't understand why brands do this. It really frustrates me. Don't release something that is only available to people who can get to New York. Whether you're a different side of the States or you're over the pond like we are, I'm not going to New York to buy a blush. Get fooked. But yeah, they're bringing out a new shade. Everybody seems to be obsessed with these, but I haven't actually seen like an actual review. I've just seen a lot of people mention them. So I don't know how good they are. They are $24. I can only assume at some point this will come onto their website. It's like a warm pearly pink. But yeah, not for me. Okay, what are we? Oh, we're not talking about She Gone. I don't go there. I'm not going to bother talking about Blake Lively's hair thing because I don't get it. Right, very excited about this one. This is the new Artitude Cosmetics Metamorph collection. I have actually got the palette here, so I'm going to film that later. So I've got the palette and a highlighter. There's 2 highlighters, there's 3 pigments, there's a mixing pigment, mixing medium, brush set, a makeup bag, a sponge, and then the palette. The palette looks absolutely stunning. It's a little bit more expensive than their normal palettes because it's got quite a lot of special shades in it, so it was $41.99. I'm very excited to try that one. It looks like an absolutely beautiful collection. And the palette, the swatches are just, oh, they're stunning. Obviously, because it's August, it's time to start sneak peeking the Christmas collections. This is YSL's Holiday 2024 offering. This is the Gold Winter Blossom collection. So you've got a eyeshadow palette, 3, I think they're Rouge for Lip Shines. No, sorry, they're Love Shine lipsticks. A limited edition Libra perfume, a waterproof liner in Legendary Gold. This is releasing on the 1st of November. Are we meant to get hyped up for it? Because I'm not going to. The shades of the Love Shine lipsticks look really pretty, and I quite like the fancy white packaging. But come on, Christmas in August when you're literally not releasing it for September, October. Another 3 months? No. Not for me, thank you. Okay, P. Louise have launched an insanely huge collection of pressed powders. This is the under eye brightening powder, and there are 30 shades. I cannot wait for P. Louise to bring out a foundation or a concealer, because I feel like the shade range is going to be amazing. There's literally a shade here for everybody, no matter what your preference is. There's banana powders, there's pink powders, there's super, super, super deep ones. I'm not a pressed powder girl, but I think it's a great launch, and I just think she smashes it with shade ranges every time. She's an incredible person, and yeah, I think she's done so well for herself. Not to be outdone by YSL, we've got the Tom Ford. I've just locked my phone. We've got the Tom Ford Christmas limited edition collection. Eyeshadow in number 1 Black Diamond, blush and highlighter duo in High Altitude, 3 lip gloss balms, a Soleil Neige shimmering body oil, which is a re-promote, and then the Soleil Neige Parfum. No release date for this one. It's probably going to be 1,000 years away. I like the white packaging. Nothing interests me in this collection, so I'm not going to focus on it. Okay, also from Tom Ford, this is Fall 24. This is the Black Lacquer collection. I love the look of this lipstick. It looks stunning. You've got a eyeshadow palette in meteoric, a lipstick in the new black packaging, a cushion, and a perfume, the Black Lacquer perfume. I love the shade of this lipstick. What number are you? Oh, there'll be 18 new colours of lipstick. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's in the 4 show series. Yeah. I'm a bit confused by that collection, but I like the look of that very red, beautiful shade. And in the black packaging, it just looks even better. So yeah. And then also Tom Ford, they are throwing out the releases. Sorry, Colourpop. Move over, Tom Ford's here. These are 2 new eye quads with a new formula, Metallic Mauve and Rose Veil. I don't hate the way Rose Veil looks, which is the pinky one. I wouldn't get enough use out of it to spend the 90 something pounds I think they are. But they look pretty. If you're into Tom Ford eyeshadows, I like the look of the pinky one. Right. What are these? These are Sinful Echoes Immortal Gel Liner shades as part of the Cloud Chasers collection. Amulet, a bright spicy red, and Dreamscape, a bold cobalt blue. Oh my gosh, that red liner looks incredible. I feel like you don't really hear much about Sinful Echoes. I haven't tried anything from them, but those 2 liners look absolutely gorgeous. They are a US brand. And I do think I've heard things about their gel liners before. The only problem was for me, I don't use liner enough to get through a gel liner before it dries up, so I'm probably going to skip on them, but they do look amazing. If you are very much into your gel liner and you wear like a bright colour all the time, then these would be great. For me, I like to stick to my water liners because they're only moist when I need them to be. That was a really weird sentence. Okay, I did want to talk about these. These are the new Nude Stick Stacks blushes. These look really nice, but I did see a TikTok creator who's got a very, very dark complexion try these the other day, and literally not a single one of them looked good on her. They were all very, very white cast. I just think if you're going to release 8 shades, at least make a couple of them work for a darker skin tone. Sorry, 7 shades? 7? No, there is 8. There is 8 shades. At least make a couple of them work for a darker skin tone. I like the fact they stack together, but I'm kind of like against this collection now because I just think it's not hard to be inclusive in 2024. There's brands with far less behind them than New Stick's managing to be inclusive, especially when it comes to something like blush. It's not hard to be inclusive in blush. Make a couple of them more pigmented, then everybody can use them. Yes, us pale people have got to be careful, but I'd rather have to be careful with a blush and it work on other skin tones than it look great on me but nobody else can use it. So yeah, that they let themselves down with that one. I must admit, there's nothing else I can say there. Looks nice. This is the Beauty Cosmetics Once Upon a Time palette. This looks really nice. It's really bright. If you're not into bright shadows, you're not going to be into it. At last, the magic of Beauty Moon has been revealed. Unlocking a realm where dreams and reality intertwine. With a shimmering glow, the moon hung low in the sky, casting soft silvery beams that danced upon the earth. At the first light of dust settled in, a gentle breeze whispered secrets through the trees, urging all who would listen to embark on a journey like no other. So that tells us absolutely zero about the palette. I'll just count how many mattes and shimmers it is, shall I? So 8 mattes, 8 shimmers. Interesting. I quite like the look of that one. I don't think the colours inside necessarily match the artwork though. So like very green, very blue, very purple, and then there's quite a lot of pinks in it. So yeah. Right. Pat McGrath is releasing one quad that looks like every other quad she's ever released, and one that actually looks quite interesting. It's like a blue, purple, pink, and then like a sheeny pink reflex shade. This is the Sublime Blooms collection. The nude one. Like, come on. Just, I don't understand how Pat McGrath gets away with releasing the same palettes over and over and over again. It's like the colourful one is really fun, and I feel like she could have really, like, branched out with this collection, but yeah. Don't love the nude one. It's boring. Okay. Honestly, I feel like that might be all we're getting today. I feel like because I've not done one of these in so long, I'm like, I can't talk about everything. Let's have a quick look at Trend Mood. I feel like this has not ended up being any shorter than any of the other ones I ever film. Oh, we will talk about this. This is the new eyeshadow palette, Pillow Talk Love Effect eye palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I actually quite like the look of this. I like the look of that coral shade. I like the look of the deep red. I'm going to be intrigued to see people use this one. It's not one I'm going to go rush out and buy when it releases. But I am excited to see people use it. Apparently there's different finishes. Interesting. Other than that, Clarins have released some new lip oils. New shades is black with pink. There is a black with pH adaptive for a custom plum shade, and a white with sparkle. I love, love, love the Clarins lip oils. The black has got a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know how they make the pH give it a plum shade instead of a pink shade like anybody else. What am I? Not a scientist. I love the like check on the packaging. It's super cute. I like the look of the sparkly one. I could be tempted by that one very much so. Other than that, I think we are actually done now. Fleur are releasing a heavy cream body spray, which sounds amazing, but I don't think we can get Fleur in the UK. And Replica are releasing an Afternoon Delight fragrance, which is like vanilla, which sounds good. I might like to smell that one too. But other than that, that is pretty much it. I do hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know what new stuff you've been picking up lately. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye!